Shalom Israel. It's your King and Shepherd KD coming with another message of daily edification brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All praises due. Well, hope y'all are really taking all of this in, man. You know, Most High got a schedule to keep. He's gonna keep it. Clock's ticking. Where we at? We at 25 days left of our captivity ending. All right. There's a question that I'm going to deal with today, and just be glad y'all ain't got to answer it. All right. I've gotten some whoppers over the years. You know, this one here, some I got to answer. You know, and I want to get it answered before we go. I want to get it answered before we cross over, you know. So, I think it's an honest question. You know, hey, people want to know, man. People want to know. So, funny enough, it's haven't been asked this by men, our brothers. It's actually Aqua that want to know this, and this been asked me like several times over the years. All right, now I'll warn you, this is a question of the X-rated nature, if you know what I mean. All right, so I don't think the kids really need to hear this one. All right, it's up to you. You've been warned. This has nothing to do with them and everything to do with the adults. All right, so just wanted to give you that little heads up first, you know, before I get started. All right, so the question was asked about threesomes. All right, yeah, you heard right. Clean your ears. Threesomes. So I know some of y'all scooted up on your chairs like. But hey, got to talk about it, right? So, going to answer that. Can we do it? Is the Most High mad at us for doing it? Now, first of all, let me break down the rules of engagement. Break down the rules of engagement. All right. You know it's one dick per room, right? It's one dick per room. As long as we get that out the way, all right? We already know that the world do some crazy ass shit. We ain't talking about running no trains and all that. That's just straight up devil. Even in the world, that was just disgusting. What man want to be in a room with another man with his dick out too? Fuck that. No interest in that whatsoever. So, we got that out the way. All right. One dick per room. All right. So, thing is, kings gonna have multiple wives. All right. We know that. What's it going to be like? We don't know. We ain't done multiple wives in thousands of years. All of our customs was taken away on that. So we don't know what it's going to be like. I think it's going to be a nice thing because, number one, our women are never going to have to want anymore. Every woman will have a man, right? Every woman will have a king. And the thing is, with that being said, all right, that king has duties to take care of her. Y'all will be our responsibility, all right? Our responsibility. It'll be our job to take care of you, protect you, feed you, clothe you, everything. Everything you need got to come from that king. Sexual rights are included in that, unless you're his virgin. Virgin status, neither one of y'all have made your mind up yet whether or not you want to deal on that level. Sometimes a virgin can be with a king and their relationship never went to that level. That king is happy to endorse that virgin over to one of his brothers, and then they're a better fit, and then he can wife her up, you know. But that woman is going to be taken care of up until that point by that king. That's still her king. He just going to do 2 out of the 3 things. All right, we got that. Now, when it comes to the topic at hand, all right, like I said, I've been asked this probably about 3-4 times over the last few years. So with multiple wives, you know, did the king have to wait or be with one at a time? Or what if there's more than one Aquas in the room, one princess in the room? Can they all go together? You know, can they do that? So, I only know how to answer that one way, and that's through the scriptures. You know, and then question is even deeper. Well, what if the women kiss one another? Can they do that? I said, all right. So y'all want to know, do the women have the permission to take things to that other level? All right. Well, you asked for it. You got it. And look when it's coming. The end is coming. I mean, the answer's coming near the end. So, first up, let me get some scripture on this. All right. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 13. Hebrews chapter 13. All right, verse 4. It says, marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, power will judge. All right. So, if you look at the New Living Translation, it says, give honor to marriage and remain faithful to one another in marriage. Power will surely judge people who are immoral and those who commit adultery. All right. So, all right. So one more time, marriage is ordained, marriage is honorable in all, Salak, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, the power will judge. So, saying that the bed is undefiled, all right? The bed is clean. If you are in a, number one, this ain't talking about going down to the justice of the peace or nothing like that. Ain't none of these people married, man. They married by the state, and they're married by some damn, judge or one of these fake ass preachers. That's not being married. All right? All these people are fornicating right now, all of them. They just sleeping around. Ain't none of them married. The Most High don't recognize none of their marriages. Do you understand that? Only in the royal house of David, under the law of liberty, is marriage recognized. Now, you got a husband in this body, your marriage is recognized. You got a wife in this body, your marriage is recognized. All right? Because you serve the true and living power. They don't. They serve JC. Let's get that understood. Now, what is it saying? All right? If a man has his princess, his bed is undefiled. Meaning there's nothing vile or dirty or disgusting about the acts that they perform in the bed. I'll tell y'all a true story. I was the one to do it. And I was doing Bible study at this lady's house. We did every Thursday night. And she went down here. There was a real well-known preacher down here named Fred Price. He had a church called the Crenshaw Community Center. This dude was like a demon, okay? He used to pass a trash can around a collection. That's how much money he used to take in. He would take your tax information and everything with his church officers to make sure you was given the right amount of tithes and offering to him. That's how bad he was. He just was taking people fucking money. He died a couple of years ago. Right? But this dude was a trip, and he had a Bible study. Now, this woman whose Bible study that I was at, all right, that I used to host at her house, she was late one day because she was at Fred Price Bible study. And she came back to the house and was like, when she came in, y'all better stop that oral sex. Y'all better stop that. So I was like, man, what you talking about? And then she's like, if y'all married, y'all ain't supposed to be doing that. I said, well, why not? Because Fred Price said it's wrong. I said, scripture and verse, please. She's like, well, I mean, he broke it down. I said, did he break down the scripture saying that? She's like, well, no, but the way he said, I said, yeah, that's the problem. I said, I'm pretty sure Fred Price getting his dick sucked somewhere and vice versa. So I said, you better keep Fred out your damn bedroom, man. Now, this woman was married. She had been trying to get married for years. She finally got a husband. Finally got him, right? But she stopped the treats. See what I'm saying? I said, you do that, I said, you're going to end up divorced in 6 months or less. Especially if you're used to getting it. She pushed her program. They was divorced in 3. Just like that. Now, what about that? Is oral sex legal? Is that, look, man, do what you want. As long as neither one of y'all got a problem with it, do what you want, man. It's supposed to feel good. It's supposed to be, you know what I mean? It's supposed to feel good. Shit. Why is it when you serve the devil, you can do anything, but when you serve the Almighty, wait now, don't do that now. You can't do that. You don't think the Most High? Look, man. You don't think the Most High know the different flavors that men and women have for each other? He created it. You don't think he knows that? You don't think he knows? Some people kill me. I like watching some of these movies, man, that should be making me laugh, where the woman go into a hotel, right? And then the man go in there, and then they take the cross from around their neck and lay it on the dresser, because they feeling guilty. And then they lay down and start kissing like the minute they took the cross off, the Most High like, wait a minute, what happened? I don't see him no more. Still see your ass? That's because they feel guilty. That makes them feel better doing it. Most High still see everything you do. The Most High sees everything you do in your bedroom. Everything. All right? Now, you know? Shit. It's a lot that go on in there. Am I right about it? It's a lot of, things. He know what you like, man. Now, if it feels good, and if neither one of y'all have a problem with it, I mean, shit. What y'all think I'm gonna do? Going kick a brother's door open? Blacka! What are you doing? Don't put your mouth there. No, you can't do that. You stop. You stop that. Hey, all I can tell you is have fun. Now, let's get back to the threesomes. Let's get back to that. One dick per room. One dick per room. Right? Now, what about 2 princesses? 3 princesses? Let's get into that. All right. So, let's go to 2 Samuel chapter 6. Second Samuel chapter 6. Let's drop it down to, let's just cut to the chase. We know the story about when David went and got the Ark of the Covenant and everything, right? And then Michael come running out the house, roasting him in front of everybody, and he uncovered himself because he danced out of his armor, right? Well, then she accused him. Well, let me start at verse 21. And David said to Michael, it was before the Lord which chose me before thy father and before all his house, to appoint me ruler over the people of the Lord, over Israel. Therefore will I play before the Lord. Verse 22. And I will yet be more vile than thus. He said, I'm fit to do more than just take my armor off and dance. And will be base in my own sight. He said, and of the maid servants, which thou hast spoken of them shall I be had in honor. Right? So, he said, of them shall I be had in honor. Now, look what it says. Therefore, Michal, the daughter of Saul, had no child until the day of her death. So, when he said, shall he be had in honor, what does that mean? It means that he had relations. It was playtime, right? It was playtime, and David played. Now, it doesn't go into detail what he did. It doesn't go into detail what happened when he took him in or whatever. But David had multiple wives like all the other kings did. Now, I was asked, what if the women kiss each other? What if they are sensual with each other? Is that allowed or not? Well, does that, and now, that's kind of a trick question, but I need the scripture to answer that, and then you make your own decision. All right? Now, it's like this. When women do that, it's like, does that make them a lesbian? Are they a dyke when they do that? All right, so that's the gist of it. If women are affectionate with one another like that, well, first of all, before I get to the scripture real quick, y'all women do all kind of shit, man. Paint each other nails and shit. You lay on the couch, sip wine. Some of y'all hug each other for hours. I mean, you're affectionate. You female. You women. All right. Now, men don't do that. Men is like, we get a firm handshake and then we release. All right. Men don't do that. Men don't sit up. Even when at night, if men are talking about their problem, they got one standing on the wall over here, one over here, one over. Men need space. All right. Women, y'all do that. Y'all go out together. Y'all dance with each other at the club. Did that make y'all gay? No. I'm not saying go one way or the other. I'm just trying to give you, because I've been asked, I'm giving you the only perspective that I can. All right. Now we finna hit the word on this one. Right. Let's go to Romans chapter 1. Let's drop it down to 22. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like to corruptible man and to birds and to four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore, power also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of the power into a lie and worshiped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Verse 26. For this cause, power gave them up to vile affections. Vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. All right? Keep going. 27. And likewise, also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burned in their lust, one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of error, which was meat. All right. So, verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain power in their knowledge, power gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. All right. Now, let's go on back up to verse 27. No, Salak, 26. For this cause power gave them up unto vile affections. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. They changed the natural use. Now, you got two women that are affectionate with one another. I know how far that affection will go. But to me, and what I understand is, would that make them a lesbian? Not to me. Not to me. And I'm going to tell you why. Lesbians change the natural use. All right? What do? They'll go they'll go buy a damn dildo. Right? Am I right about it? I mean, we going gutter today, right? They'll go and buy a damn dildo, a strap-on, and then they try to be the man. All right? So, they've changed the natural. They don't desire the touch of a man. They don't desire the smell of a man. They don't desire the nothing from a man. They want it all in themselves. They totally cut the man out the picture. All right? And then they take on a male persona. Right? That's how you got these dykes now. Now, if you got two women or three women and they got a king and they all having fun, all right? I don't see no dykeness in that, because if that's what they want to do and that makes them feel good, guess what's going to happen? That's going to put babies in them bellies, all right? I'm just being real with you. That's going to end up in what? That's going to end up in the multiplication of the kingdom, like the Most High said, be fruitful and multiply. So if they all in the room, they all cool, they all happy, they're all sharing their love with one another, guess what? It's going to put babies in them bellies. Now, that king come home, all right, and what used to be the wife go in there, and she got on some skinny jeans with a studded belt and some damn flip-flops and a wife beater on, smoking a Newport, all right? Then what? A little different picture, right? You know? He turned the damn... he opened the door. He don't know who the fuck is there. Got a goddamn half moon on the head and shit. Fucking, you know, Fucking hair shaved off on the side into a tight ass fade. You know what I mean? Got a gold tooth right here. Turn around, lean back. When you get in. You know what I'm saying? That's a dyke. Alright? That's a dyke. Now, women that still love their king and they all having fun together, the king is in there, hey, I don't see no problem with it. And my thing is, how the fuck am I gonna know anyway? What you think? Do y'all think I'm really when we get out of here, what you think? I'm gonna be running from house to house? Let me see what Captain Hazak doing. Let me see what DC doing. What is he doing in there? He can't do that. Y'all really think I'm gonna be doing that? Hey, man. Man got his wife. Man got his virgins. All right? Now, flip side. What if the women that he have, the princes that he have, they want one-on-one, and they have a problem being in the room with another princess, and don't do it? She got a problem with it. These are for y'all that want to take things to that other level. All right? If you want to take it to the other level, I don't see no problem with it, and I've given it to you in scripture. You don't change the natural use of the woman. All right? Now, however the baby get in the belly is from that king, and can't nobody say nothing about how it got there, because ain't nobody in your room. Bible said marriage is ordained and all, in the bed undefiled. Now, some of y'all getting happy right about now. You know why? Because you're freaks. I'm just fucking with y'all. Hey, do your thing, man. All right? Do your thing. Have fun with your king in whatever way you see fit, as long as ain't nobody feeling degraded or demoralized or whatever. As long as it put babies in them bellies and it brings y'all closer together as a family, then I can't find nothing in scripture to say otherwise. All right? Now, I think that's about as deep as I can go with it. You know, and if some of y'all out there got a problem with it and you looking at me like, oh, you just saying that because, no, I went to the scripture. Now, you tell me anybody in this damn world that's going to go to the Bible and give you a hit like you got today. Name somebody. Who? TD Snakes? He too busy wanting to suck puffy dick. All right? Who you going to get? Creepshow? He wants your money. Who you going to get? What you gonna get? Oh, one of the camps? Oh yeah, they'll tell you, yeah, they can do it. And then they'll bring some 2/3 bitch in there and give you herpes, like Herpes D. So, who gonna give it to you straight, raw, and uncut from the scriptures? All right? Who? Me. That's who. And that's what I just did. All right? Now, I know we got some kings sitting back in the chair like, yeah. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, you got to know the princesses that you have. You are to insist on nothing. You are to coerce nothing. Got to happen natural. All right? Yeah. If they feeling some kind of way about it, I think y'all already know. That's a no-go. You don't force nobody to do nothing. If you got princesses that want if you got princesses that want to want you one-on-one, you got to go one-on-one. But if some of them want to join in on the fun and knock it out, you know, in a group session, that's on y'all, man. It's all in your little family. I just want to take away the conviction where there shouldn't be any, and to tell you the difference. No, that don't make them no dyke. All right? The bond can be strengthened through affection because women are affectionate. That's all I got to say about it. Because in the world, that's what happens. Now, some women, they might be like, oh, no, I don't want that kind of... And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But all I'm saying is, according to the scripture, it says they changed their natural use to that which is unseemly. That means that they have, there's no interest in the king. All right. There's no interest in that. But then look what happened when I read about David and the maidens. He said, "Of them shall I be had in honor." Now, the Bible don't go into detail about how he was had of them in honor or whatever, but we do know that the next line says, "But Michal didn't have no children to the day of her didn't have a child to the day of her death." So guess who did have the children? The maidens did. All right. He said, "Of them will I be had in honor." So you figure it out for yourselves. All right. They say 2 is company, 3 is a crowd, but hey, I don't know. You be the judge. All right. Nobody's gonna judge you on it. But y'all, when it's time to get out of here, you know, nobody knows how it's gonna be because shit, we ain't had multiple wives now know how long. So we just winging it right now. So like I say, all I can tell you is, you never know. You might surprise yourself. All right, y'all. I tried to keep it as clean as possible and respectful. All right. Number one, we not Christians. We Israelites. Right? The Most High wants is he wants babies. Lots of them. And whatever puts babies in them bellies from their king, I don't believe the Most High got a problem with it. Matter of fact, I know he don't. He said, "I'm going to multiply your seed." All right? He going to multiply our seed because multiple wives is coming back in the fold. This is how this goddamn cracker that kept us from having babies and families. He removed the man, replaced it with his fucking punk faggot ass government. All right? That's what he did. And then the childbirth went down. And the children that do get through, they put them in this fucking school system, and then they put them on the prison, school or prison pipeline, and then they end up in prison. See? We ain't gonna have that. Our babies ain't going to no jail, because there ain't gonna be none. All right? So, Most High wants babies. That's what he wants. He wants healthy families. So whatever it takes for that family to be joined together in unity and love, all right? All of that's part of it. So you ain't got to feel shame. You ain't got to feel dirty, because marriage is ordained and all in the bed undefiled. That man want 1 princess or 3 in his bed. The bed is undefiled. All right? Now, do what you do. I hope this was helpful. I want to give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai.